I'm going to ask Senator Bernie Sanders to come up. Ladies and gentlemen, the best friend that working people and working families in Vermont have ever had.
It is great to be here, and that's especially true because in a few hours I'm going to be on a plane heading to another world, Washington, D.C. I want to thank all of the organizers for this event, not only for putting on this event, but for all of the work that they have done over the years to support Vermont workers, and for all of the work that as employees they are doing every day to improve the quality of life for people in the state of Vermont. What Labor Day is about is remembering the struggles that have gone on for decades and decades of people coming together against, in some cases, incredible odds, to stand up and say that this planet, this world, belongs to all of us and not just the wealthy and the powerful. And that is a lesson that we have got to remember today, because today is also a day to reaffirm our belief that this great nation must be a country of social and economic justice. And that we are going to stand tall today and in the future in ending the national disgrace of living in a country which has the most unequal distribution of income, the most unequal distribution of wealth of any major country in the entire world. That's wrong. We are going to change that. We have a lot of folks in Washington, D.C. who talk about family values. Well, let me tell you something. It is not a family value to give tax breaks to billionaires when you have the highest rate of childhood poverty in the industrialized world. That is not a family value. It is not a family value to spend $10 billion a month fighting a war in Iraq that we should never have fought in the first place, when we have people all over this country who can't afford a college education. That is not a family value. So what we have got to do, and what today is about, and it was good that Jen asked people not to be afraid. We have got to stand tall, organize, educate, and make our government work for all the people and not just the big campaign contributors. The day is going to come, and we have got to make it sooner than later, when every man, woman, and child in this country is going to have health care as a right of citizenship. And it is our job, following our nurses and our health care advocates, to be the first state in the country to have a single-payer national health care system. Now, I'm going to be leaving this evening for Washington to continue the struggle with you to change our national priorities. We're going to be saying no to the war in Iraq, no to tax breaks for billionaires, and yes to the needs of working families and the middle class of this country. I am glad to see young people here as well, because we have got to reach out to the young people, and they're going to carry the banner of economic and social justice. They're going to help us take on global warming and put millions of people to work as we make our state and our country energy efficient, and as we move to sustainable energy. So there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work that has to be done. And my job is important, but your job is even more important. We've got to organize and educate at the grassroots level. We've got to build the trade union movement. We have got to stand together for a progressive agenda. And ultimately, we have got to change the national priorities of this country so that it becomes the nation that you and I know that it can be. Thank you all very much.